All right, first thing that you needed to do was highlight inside those parallel lines. Very good. And then the second one needed to be to highlight the angles and then figure out what kind of relationship do they have. Take a look at your cheat sheet and tell me what kind of relationship do they have. Are they interior or exteriors? They're exterior, and one is to the right and the other one is to the left, so these are alternate exterior. So that would have been A, E. So if they're alternate into exteriors, then what is the relationship with them? They're equal to each other. Very good. So what is my equation? 2x plus 10 equals 86 plus x. Okay, so I'm going to solve it over here. All right, so you highlight what you're going to move. You copy what you haven't highlighted. And everything that you're moving goes to the opposite. So minus 86 minus x. And then calculator takes over, right? So what does x equal to? 76. Very good. All right. So let's highlight inside. The parallel lines. We got to find the value of y, but when I look over here, there's only one y, so I'm going to have to work with my x's first. All right, what's the relationship between both angles that have x's? They're alternate exteriors. Very good. They're alternate exteriors, which means they're going to be the same. So the equation should be 7x minus 70 equals 2x plus 5. Now highlight what you're moving. Write what you haven't highlighted. Change everything to the opposite of everything that you're moving. Okay, so Herman tells me 5. I need somebody to double that, to second that. 5. All right. Now that's x. I want what? I want y, and y is right here. So what can I do with y? What can I do with the x? I can definitely substitute it. Very good. I can substitute it right here, and that would be 2 times 5 plus 5. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 5 would be 15. So this angle is actually 15 degrees. Doesn't look like it's 15. Looks like it's more, doesn't it? All right, but that still doesn't solve my y. So what can I do? Eyes over here. Both of you. All right, so that doesn't solve my y. I just have the x and I have that angle. And if this angle is 15, that angle has to be also 15 because they're alternate exteriors. But I want y. That's what I want. So what can I do? I can what? What? That's a very good idea, but why do we do that? How do you know that we have to do that? Very good. Daniel just said we need to subtract it from 180, and that's a good strategy. What did those two angles make? You guys are not seeing the angles. That's why those grades were horrible. They're what? Supplementary. They make a straight line, so they're supplementary. So this angle plus that angle equal 180. So this would be 5y plus 15 plus that other 15 equals 180. And then the calculator takes over after that. Highlight what you're going to move. Write down what you haven't highlighted and change what you're going to move to its opposite. And then after that, equation solver. How much? 8? 30? All right. I need a couple of people to do it. I need everybody doing it, not just a couple of people. Edgar, you may want to open up your calculator. 30? Yes? All right. Are we good? Okay, put that where it needs to be, which is in your class, in your do now section. We need to go over this exit ticket. This one right here. I don't think we've gone over it. So let's go over it. So go to your exit ticket section, take this out. All right, you should have highlighted inside the parallel lines. And then we needed the value of x for 5, and we needed the value of y. Okay? So I can't do y until I've done x. And to do x, I need to think about what kind of relationship. I cannot do that one and that one, because that has an x and that has a y. So the only two that I can do would be those two. So what kind of angles are those two? Stop tuning me out. This is what you're doing, and those grades. All right. What is the relationship between those two? They're corresponding. Very good. So 140 minus 2x equals 120, because they're corresponding, and corresponding angles are the same. All right. So highlight what you're going to move. Copy down what you haven't highlighted. This one moves to the other side as a minus 120. So what is x? Not negative 10. Positive 10. There you go. So x equals 10. So the correct answer was A. All right. Now we have to do y. So there's two options for y. I can either use this right here, and they make a what? They're supplementary. They make a straight line. Very good. And I can just go ahead and do those two. So 100 plus 8y plus 120 should be equal to 180, because these two are supplementary. They make a straight line. They make a straight angle, which is a 180 degrees. All right, so highlight what you're going to move. Copy what you haven't highlighted, change to the opposite what is highlighted, which is what you're moving. Y equals negative 5. Very good. So the correct answer was G, or B again. Are we good? All right. right, so let's go ahead and highlight inside the parallel lines. And we're going to classify each pair of angles as one of the following. We're going to use A for alternate interior angles, B for corresponding, C for alternate exteriors, D for verticals, E for supplementary, and F for none. Are we good? All right, 9 and 6. 9 and 16. 9 and 16. Alternate exterior. Very good. So that would be letter C. Letter C. 15 and 11. No. They're not on the same side. They're on different sides of the transversal. 14 and 15 are same side interiors. What are 11 and 15? Thank you. They're supplementary. They make what? A straight line. So the 11 and 15 are supplementary, which is letter E. 10 and 15. 10 and alternate interior. Very good. So that would be letter A. 12 and 15. Vertical. They're kissing. Very good. They're vertical. So that would be letter D. 9 and 11. No, they're not interior. Corresponding. 9 and 11 are corresponding. So that will be letter B. All right, Paulina, next one. 9 and 15. 9 and 15. Corresponding need to be on the same side. One in, one out. They're not on the same side. Give it another try. Nine and 15. Jonathan Jacinto, 9 and 15. Help Paulina out. What? They're supplementary? Yes, they are. And the only reason why they're supplementary is because 9 and 14 are vertical, and they're the same. So whatever it is, 9 and 14 are exactly the same, which means 9 and 15 are supplementary because 14 and 15 are same side interior. So those would be supplementary. Very good. Alondra, 13 and 14. Very good. They make a straight line, so they're supplementary. Very good. So that would be letter E. What about Roman? 14 and 11. Very good. Alternate interior, so that would be letter A. Very good. All right. Are we good? All right, let's highlight the inside of the parallel lines. All right. Number 2 is 97. So let's write it down. And number 6 is 83. Now you have to be careful because you have two different transversals. So you cannot confuse, you cannot confuse one transversal with the other, okay? So measurement of angle 3. It just tells you that it is. That's the information that it gives you, Jonathan. You see it at the top, baby? All right. So what's the measurement of angle 3? 97. Why? They're vertical, so let's put it over here that they're vertical. Very good. So 3 is 97. What about the measurement of angle 5? Measurement of angle 5. 90 what? 97. Very good. How do you know that it is 97? Very good. Because 5 and 6 are what? Supplementary. And then 180 minus 83 is 97. Very good. So this is 97. All right. What about number 7? I'm sorry, I went over here. Number 7. 83. It's vertical, right? It's vertical. Very good. What about number 10? How do you know that it's 97? Very good. I can't hear you. No, but you don't know 9. So what is 10? 10 is 97. Now I want to know why. Corresponding with 2. Very good. Or alternate interior with 3. Very good. You have 2 different relationships. It's either corresponding with 2 or it's alternate interior with 3. What about 9? 8. Nuh-uh. It's 83. Very good. Why? Because they make a straight line. Very good. So you're going to do 180 minus 97. And that would be, in this one is 180 minus 97. And that would be 83. So number 9 is 83. All right. What about 16? 16 is, look, alternate exterior with 5. Very good. So this would be 97. Good job. Very good. All right, are we good? I'm going to have to do this with pencil because I'm going to have to erase. All right, the measurement of angle 4 is 77. The measurement of angle 8 is 4x plus 57. Let's highlight inside. I forgot to do that. All right, what kind of relationship is there between the 4 and the 8? They're corresponding, which means they're equal, right? So these are corresponding, which means they're equal to each other. So what's the equation? 4x plus 57 equals 77. Very good. So highlight what you're going to move. Copy down what you haven't. Highlight it. And then change everything to its opposite to what? Everything that you're moving is changed to its opposite. I have a 5. Who seconds that? Yes, Miguel is correct. X equals 5? Yes. All right. Angle 3 is 5x. Let me write it with a pen because I can't. 5x plus 13. And angle 5 is 53. All right, so talk to me. What kind of relationship is between 3 and 5? Alternate interior. Very good. Alternate Interior, which means they are the same. So what's my equation? 5x plus 13 equals 53, right? Highlight what you're going to move. Copy down what you haven't highlighted and change that 53 to a negative 53. Latonya says 8. Yes? Daniel said 8 too. He made it clear. I said 8 too. All right. There you go. All right. Measurement of angle 1 is 6x minus 5. I forgot the minus 5. Measurement of angle 7 is 115. What's the relationship between 1 and 7? Alternate exterior, which means they are what? Equal. So what's my equation? 6x minus 5 equals 115, and then you do your thing, right? Highlight, copy what you haven't highlighted, change that 15 to a negative 15. 20? Yay? Too fast or are we good? Okay, so now that we're going over this, when this afternoon when you come back and you make corrections on those tests, everybody needs to be getting all this right, correct? Because Miss Marie was very upset Friday with this test. I felt like I didn't teach the whole week. I don't want to feel that way. No, you just needed after that. Most of you did not finish problems. You forgot to plug in that x and figure out the angle. You got the x, but that was not the answer. The x was not the answer. Then you needed to plug in and figure out what it was. 90% of you forgot to do those things. That's why. It's not that we don't know. It's that we didn't finish the problem. That's why Ms. Marina is upset. Not because we don't know, but because we didn't finish. All right? Let's go to the next one. All right. This is the next one, right? I want you to do 1 and 2 as a group. Go. All those angles that have question marks need to have an answer. Go. 1 and 2 as a group. 1 and 2. Go, go, go. Yes, it was. I mean, and you have an example over there, right? You didn't even look? Well, that's even better. All right. So if this is 140, how much is the one right beside it? This one. That one's 40 because they make a straight angle, right? And they have to be 180. So this is 40. These two are kissing, so that one is 40. These two are kissing, so that one is 140. These two are corresponding, 40, kissing, 40, 140, and this question mark are corresponding. So 140, and then these two are kissing, so that would be 100. There you go. It's either 40s or 140, right? All right, let's do the next one. If this is 50, how much is that one? 50, because they alternate interior. Now these two are kissing, so that would be 50. If this is 50, how much is that one? 50. Alternate, I'm sorry, corresponding, right? All right, so if this is 50, how much is this one? 130. They make a straight line. Very good. Those two make a straight line. Do you see it? Straight line. And then this one is 130. All the ones that are missing are 130. There you go. All right. 3 and 4. Yeah, you can actually you can do the whole page, right? Because it's pretty good to it's pretty easy to do. Go. 5 minutes. Go. 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 Rest of the page. 3 to 8. Divide and conquer. Divide those problems. Divide them. You do 6. You do 7. You do 8. And then exchange your answers. Go. Got it? Well, it's hard if you don't know your angle. That's why it's hard because you guys don't know your angle. But I cannot help you there. You have to learn them. What do you mean? How do you have to know them? Then if you know your angle, you know. 6 is the easiest one. So they're all 90s. Very good. All right. So you should have highlighted all the insides and let's go. If this is 92, what is this one right here? 92 because they're corresponding. Very good. If this is 92, what is that one right there? 92 because they're alternate interior. If that is 92, what is this one? 92 because they're corresponding. There you go. You finish with your 92s. Now, to get this one, they make a straight line, which means they're 180, right? So you take your calculator and you say 180 minus 92, and that would be 88. Very good. So if this is 88, how much is that one? 88 alternate exterior. If this is 88, how much is that one? 88 corresponding. And then that and that are alternate interior, so that it's also 88. So it's either 92 or 88. Okay, so this is 78, that is 78, that is 78, that is 78. Alternate interior, corresponding, corresponding. All right, to get that one, 180 minus 180 minus 78. So that would be 102. Very good. So this is 102. That is 102. They're alternate exteriors. This and these are corresponding. Those two are alternate interior. So the rest of them are 102. There's just two of them. That's it. All right. 65, 65, alternate interior, 65, vertical, 65, vertical. To get that one, straight line, so 180 minus 65, and that would be 115. Very good. Vertical, corresponding, and vertical. This one is so easy. All of them are what? They're 90. All of them are 90. Because 90 and 90 would be 180. Very good. All right. 110. Vertical, 110. Alternate interior, 110. Vertical, 110. To get that one, 180 minus 110. So that would be 70. Vertical, 70. Alternate interior, 70. Vertical, 70. Yay? All right. 61.5 corresponding. 61.5 vertical. 61.5 vertical. To get the other one, 180 minus 61.5, 118.5. Vertical, alternate interior, and vertical again. Should not have taken you more than 5 minutes to do. Now, that's only if you know your angles. Okay? Are we good? All right, let's go to the next. Are we good? Can I take? All right, next one. All right, let's color the inside of the parallelograms on all of them first so that we can get this out of the way. All right, did we do all that? Somebody help him out. He just got to the class, so he might be on it, but, you know, he might need a little help. Okay, so what are these two angles? They're vertical, which means they are the same, right? So what's my equation? Very good. And then I'm going to move 4x, right? All right, so do your thing and tell me what x equals to. Latanya says 30. Well, she usually gets to work. Yeah, I got 29.999999, right? That means 30. You got, yeah, I don't know why mine did that. I don't know why the calculator does that. So x equals 30. All right, but I haven't finished. And this is what you guys forgot to do on the test. You stop there. All right? So you stop there and you circle or bubble in that 30, and that was not what the problem was asking you to do. The problem was asking you to find an actual angle. So let's see what ABG is. A, B, and G. So it's asking you, just go through it with your finger. A, B, and G. So it's asking you for that one. How much is that one? 4x, right? But what is x? At 30, which is 120. Very good. So this is 4x, which is 4 times 30, which equals 120. So you guys stopped there and you didn't finish the problem. That's why a lot of those problems are wrong. A, B, and G. Look for your B. The middle letter is your angle. I just go through it with my finger. That's what I do. Or you can do it with a pencil, right? Okay, look at this one. C, B, and D. So it's asking you for that. It's 112. It's 120. What are those two angles doing? They're kissing, so they're the same, right? So do I really need to plug in that 30? No, they're the same. So 120. You're done. All right. So let's see. Jennifer, help me with the next one. I only have these two angles, so what is the relationship between those two angles? Come on, Jennifer. What is the relationship between those two angles? Help her out. I can hear you, baby, because you're talking that way. They're vertical. Very good, which means they're the same. So what's my equation? 2x plus equals 4x, and then I'm going to move that 4x, right? And then calculator does its thing. So let's go. 2x plus 70 minus 4x. That was my phone. Enter, alpha, enter. 30 what? 35. Very good. X equals 35. Now you don't stop there. Now it's asking you for two things. Let's see. E, F, and B. E, F, and B. So it's asking you for that one, which is 4x, right? So 4x, the x is 35, so that's 4 times 35, 140. I believe so. That is one. Do a double check. 4 times 35, 140. I think so, right? All right, now let's do the other one. G, F, H. G, F, H. So now it's asking you for that one, right? But what happens with those two? They're the kiss and they're the same. So if this one is 140, That one is 140 as well. There you go. All right, Alejandro. Tell me what kind of relationship are there between the two angles that they're giving me. They're what? Very good. They're corresponding, which means they're the same. So what's my equation? 5x plus 60 equals 9x. Very good. Highlight the 9x because that's the one that we're moving. How much is it? All right, so I got people telling me that it's 15. Are they correct? Awesome. Enter alpha, enter. I got 15. Very good. X equals 15, but that's not your answer. So when you make corrections this afternoon, have I answered my question? Because I truly believe that's why we didn't do right, because we did not finish that test. It's not that we don't know how to do this. All right, so let's do A, B, D. A, B, and D. So it's asking you for that one, right? That one is 9x. That'll be 9 times 15. 9 times 15, 135. Very good. Yay? All right, now let's do the other one. H, F, and A. So what is the relationship between those two? They're the same. So if this is 135, that one is 135. They're corresponding. Yes, sir. Yes, they sure are. All right, Edgar. Tell me what is the relationship between those two? Corresponding. Very good, Edgar. You're pretty good at this. So 3x plus 40 equals 5x, right? Let's highlight what we're moving, and let's go to equation solver. So this is 3x plus 40 minus 5x. Enter alpha, enter. 20. Very good. You see how mine says 9.99999? Just go up, okay? 20. Now let's see. Is that what it's asking me to do? No, that's just one of the things. Let's see. C. Where's C? C, B, and D. It's asking you for that one. And that one is 5x, right? So what is 5 times 20? 100. Very good. The next one is H, F, and C. It's asking you for that one. What are they? Corresponding. So they're exactly the same. So that's another 100. All right. Next two as a group. Go. Next two as a group. Go, go, go. Talk about it. Talk about it. This is when you can talk and then you don't want to talk. relationship between those two? Alternate interior, which means they are the same. Very good. So my equation would be 4x plus 84 equals 16x. And then we're moving that 16x. And what is x equal to? All right, awesome. So now let's see what they're asking me to do. G, where's my G? G, B, and D. So they're looking for that one, right? So that one is 4x plus 84, but instead of an x, I'm going to plug in a what? A 7. So what is 4 times 7 plus 84? 112? Okay? All right, and the next one that they're looking for is EFC, which would be EFC. That's that one. And they're alternate interior, so they're going to be exactly the same. All right, what about these two? What are they doing? The kissing. Very good, which means they're vertical. So 2x plus 30 equals 3x. You move the 3x. X equals 30. E, F, G. Very good. They're looking for that one, right? That one is 3x. That will be 3 times 30, which is 90. Good job. And then the other one is E, H, F, and C, which would be that one. They're vertical, so they should be exactly the same. All right, good job. All right, put that inside. We'll do the last page tomorrow or this afternoon. Stop, I'm recording.